Alright. So, apparently the roster thing that I saw in the last one was actually a mission here. So, we'll go ahead and start that. And in between, I did 2 auxiliary battles, as you could tell from the battle screen where it said I had 1 left. I did 2 previously. I got some level ups for everybody. I also changed the classes of quite a few of the people that we've used. Let's see. Looks pretty much like previously. Nothing real crazy, that looks like. Yeah. Walls that you can destroy, but nothing to really write home about. They are a high level, though. That is a concern. It did say you needed to be a little bit higher level. So, highest level I have is 9, so this will be fun. Oh boy. This could turn into a massacre of everybody. No, I didn't want to take Happy out. I wanted to do that. I did give him the Chalice of Beginnings to attack from a range. I don't know exactly who's gonna actually keep that. Who am I gonna probably be sending out in the front? Probably her. So that's going up, and I'll be grabbing a leather shield for her. No, it's Miriam that I need to give this to. That way she can heal herself a little bit. Layout. Petra needs to be up front. Byleth is going to be useful up front too. Because he's got... Yeah, he's got that. I've just been kind of casually using that. Yeah, I'm going to trade this out for a sword. Because she's actually going to be the person I decided I was going to use her for the dancer. Even though she's really good, even as any other character. So we'll go ahead and go with this here.
Stay focused.
Oh yeah.
It's over.
Well, so much for that being a challenge for it. Oh boy.
Another step forward.
Yeah, Byleth is getting a lot of strength right now, which is a good thing. He needs it.
Let's get to it.
Nah. I keep thinking of the harder difficulty where they'll actually have the breaker abilities.
I will get the victory.
I'll give it my all.
Who, me? Leave it to me. Who, me?
Need to head that way, and I did not recover battalions.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Ready and willing.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. But yeah, Petra, as you can see, gets a lot of strength as well as speed.
War feeds my body and
Wow,
mind.
got everything leveled up. Whew.
My heart is full of victory.
So much for that being a problem. Alright. Jeez. I guess just move everything in a little bit closer here. Byleth. Yeah, get in the way there. We're gonna have Marianne heal.
Appreciated.
Gotta focus up.
Okay, I don't know why my TV is completely, like, black, but I'll deal with that in a minute. Well, it's not completely black, it's just really dark. I'm just using my computer screen to look at the game, so it's not going to affect anything. But I just noticed that, and it's really weird. Alright, Yuri's just gonna be kind of behind for a little bit.
Victory received. Hard work created this.
Yeah, if you this stat spread for her is the reason why I wanted her to join, because she's just absolutely amazing. Alright, so, I do want to just heal you.
I thank you.
That way you're topped off. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of damage that's going to be done. Let's have Ash do some damage. It's not a lot, though, but that'll be fine.
Sorry, but victory is mine. Progress suits me well.
Yeah, so I've been getting, like, Raphael and Ignatz up in their level by having them as adjutants. Training gauntlets, well, that's completely useless. Well, not completely, it's just mostly useless. What's your damage? Ow. Yeah, I really don't want you attacking her. Alright, so you're going to be attacking Claude, because you can't reach Marianne, which is good. Also, in the maddening mode, these archers will have poison strikes, so it makes them even more of a problem. I might show maddening mode on one of the difficulties, but it's just not going to be the ones that last for a very long time. It's not going to be one of those campaigns, so it'll probably be on the shortest one. If I do it. To make it a sensible series, I don't know if I will. At least to where I'm not driving myself insane. The thing is, I can do it, it's just...
There's still a long way to go.
a little bit crazy to go through. Actually, I'm gonna have Ash dish out some damage here. Have Happy defeat him.
Nighty night.
Alright. Ten less hit. And I'm still gonna go for it. And I... Really? Really? There we go, got a D+ on authority with him.
I see. It's all making sense now.
Let's get rid of the knight.
Another one down.
Well, there we go.
Can't get comfortable.
Not the worst. Yeah, let's just go ahead and set the shield.
Well done.
Because that would just be much better. Yeah, 4 damage.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Ash. Oh, she's almost out of weapon.
One more success.
Probably good this is the last fight. I'll have her step on that yellow spirit thing. Hopefully it'll be equipment durability, but there's no guarantee of that. Or I could just grab a weapon from the convoy, which would be a lot more sensible. Why is that in there? Oh yeah, he picked it up. No chance of hit.
No hesitation.
And also no chance of living, apparently, because he just got crit.
Admiration.
Alright. Convoy. I'm going to be taking that steel sword. And apparently that steel sword doesn't help.
Witness frigid pride. I am greater now.
Well, that's pretty good there. Unfortunately, that sword did break, so she's going to be prime target there because of that. Training gauntlets, which is good. Kind of. Oh yeah. Just have her take care of it.
That's a relief. Now I'm even tougher.
Yeah, I just realized Happy's speed is pretty bad. I'm gonna have to do something about that.
Too slow.
Oh boy. Battalion endurance. Okay, so it wouldn't have mattered if I put her on there or not. You have 14 attack. Resilience of 19. How much of that is because of the battalion? 6. Oh. So even if they would have only done like 1 damage. Well, 2 damage.
I call that a win.
Yeah? I feel bad for Yuri. He has not had a chance to fight yet.
Appreciated.
Flame spirit protect me.
Alright. Just do heal.
I thank you.
I'm trying to think. Did I? I went ahead and used the most of the other items. Defense. Sleeping. Okay, I didn't use it. Considering how much I want to use Happy, I probably should use these for her. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Because she has such low speed. Now she's got 10, which is a lot better. Ooh, that's rough. Alright. Yeah, I'm doing this. Get rid of you.
Sorry, did I hurt you?
As if you actually care.
I think. Yeah, I'm definitely tougher.
Not by a lot. But she is. Alright, well that was roster retrieval. And... we'll do it, this one. So what we're going to do here is we're going to have some time off, and we're going to have... I don't know exactly what this roster thing that Constance wanted us to find does, so we'll find out. You guys don't need to really see this, so I'll be back in a minute.
I do not have enough understanding.
So I don't remember if we ever showed this or not. If they fail at understanding something, you have a chance of critique or console. And it's either going to be where it doesn't do anything, or you can give them a increased support points with you, as well as giving them an extra little thing.
I would like
maybe?
to be having more guidance, please.
Yeah, so she would prefer critiquing over anything else. It's really just trying to figure out whether or not what they would prefer over the other.
Oh, sorry. It's all right. I've got this.
Yeah.
This will be.
So it honestly does really depend on the character. So apparently I don't know Ash that well. Rest of that's fine.
Professor.
No, I don't want you being cavalry. I want you to be flying. That.
Oh, Professor, are you training too? I was just about to finish up, but if you want to join in, I can stick around a while longer.
I might be here a while.
Oh no, it's fine. Just do your thing. Don't mind me. Come on, don't be shy. Phew. I'm beat, but we're finally done.
You didn't have to stay through my whole routine.
I was already training when you got here, and I finished right alongside you. Guess I outlasted you, huh?
This isn't a competition.
Speak for yourself. I'm always looking to improve. By the way, Professor, something I wanted to ask.
Let's hear it.
Are you really Captain Gerald's kid? That's a pretty detached tone to take about your own family. What's your opinion of him, then? You must look up to him, at least. It doesn't sound like you really appreciate him. You didn't even know until you came here that he used to lead the Knights of Seiros, did you? If it weren't for him, you wouldn't be half the person you are now. You probably never even thought about how lucky you are. Oh, okay, this really bothers me. Listen up. I don't care if you're the teacher and I'm the student. I'm going to outshine you. I know you were some famous mercenary before you came here, but let me tell you something. I'm going to be better than you ever were. In fact, I'll surpass you in no time at all. So don't blink. You might miss it.
Yeah, Leonie's not the happiest with us, but oh gosh, that's a lot.
There we go. Time for a break.
Hey, Raphael, that's quite a load you've got there.
It was my turn to do the shopping again, but I might have overdone it.
Aren't those trips usually for food supplies? Why did you pick up a bunch of spears and gauntlets as well?
I was passing by the smithy, and the old man called me over. He said he was finished repairing the training weapons, so I grabbed them since I was already there.
I see. And those books?
I had just left the smithy when I ran into a merchant I recognized. He said he had some books that he brought for the library, so I took them off his hands.
Right. And that desk?
Oh, this? Can you believe someone threw this away? It only needs a little work and it'll be good as new. Someone around here was just saying that they needed a desk.
Of course. Now, this is just a friendly observation, but I see surprisingly little of the food supplies that we actually need.
Well, I worked up an appetite from carrying all this stuff, so I had a snack on my way back.
Raphael, I appreciate the thought, but you can't get so carried away with helping out like that. You helped us all right out of dinner. And now that I've seen your struggle, I have no choice but to join in this vicious cycle of charity. Here, I'll lend you a hand.
All of this stuff is pretty heavy. Are you sure you can handle it?
You insult me. And no, I can't. I'll only carry the books and offer my support as you handle the rest.
Oh, man.
Oh, Marianne. Have the gods taken pity on my lost soul and revealed a sign to me? I've been researching the 10 elites of Fodlan, but I can't tell fact from fiction. Anyhow, what can I help you with?
Well, I found this pendant, and I think it's yours.
Ah, right you are. Yeah, honestly, I'd resigned myself to never seeing it again. It's a keepsake from my uncle, who's passed on. If I truly lost it, my grandfather would have had my head. Thanks for returning it to me, Marianne. You saved my tail.
Please, it was nothing. I should be...
No, I think that's enough researching for today. Why don't you join me for a nice chat?
I just came to deliver the pendant.
Sounds awfully lonely to only talk to those whom you have business with. Do you really dislike talking to people that much?
It's just... I never know what to say. I'm sorry.
No need to apologize. We'll figure it out as we go. Tell me, are you like this with your father, too? Within the Alliance, Margrave Edmund is prone to debate. With a father like that, I would have thought...
Margrave Edmund is my adoptive father.
Oh, is he? I didn't know. Where were you born?
That is none of your concern. I really must be going.
She's hiding something, that much is clear. Ah, but that just makes me all the more desperate to know her secrets.
Well, eventually we do learn of what that secret is. It's just not right now.
Huh? Are you actually reading, Hilda? I thought you hated studying.
Oh, hush. It's just a letter from my brother. He sends them all the time.
Your brother, huh? Isn't he known as a great general of the Alliance? A true beacon of...
Don't even start. That's got nothing to do with me.
Uh-oh, better not let your brother hear you say that. 'Twould break his fraternal heart. But all joking aside, it sounds like he really cares for you.
You can say that again. He must be rather bored, too, now that the situation in Elmira has settled down.
Ah, the Elmirans, the Eastern Menace, as they're often called. I did hear your brother had fought them a number of times. In fact, I hear he's even gone toe-to-toe with Nadir, the great Elmiran warrior.
Nadir the Undefeated, was it? Just another grizzled old man as far as I'm concerned. But my father was ecstatic when he heard my brother had defeated him. He paraded my brother all over our territory. What a pain that must have been for our people.
A pain? Any celebration is something to be enjoyed. Celebration puts smiles on faces faster than anything. I'm sure even you at least congratulated him, right? A smile from you would surely mean the world to your brother.
Well, sure. Then he got all worked up and started saying things like, I am the protector of Fodlan.
That's not far from the truth, you know? Why do you think the Elmirans have been so quiet lately? They're wary of your brother. If House Goneril of the Border were a bunch of weaklings, the Elmirans would have invaded Fodlan a long time ago.
You talk about it as though you've spoken to the Elmirans yourself.
Well, I am heir to the leading house of the Alliance. I'm privy to all kinds of information, whether I like it or not.
You act so nonchalant about your studies, but you know so much about politics and history. You're a hard guy to grasp, you know that, Claude?
Oh, I disagree. I'd let you grasp me any day. My hand, my heart, even my neck. But if you want to know all of my secrets, you'll have to bear yours as well.
Claude's a character. But I would say out of all three
Water's
houses,
supposed to be this cold.
I'll say
God,
that.
my hand slipped again. Hey, what's that noise? What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry, okay? Another fine mess I've gotten myself into.
What happened, Claude? You're soaked.
The student whose turn it was to do the dishes today was ill, so I volunteered to take his place. The dining hall lady was on my case the whole time for breaking plates and getting water everywhere. Actually, not everywhere, mostly on myself. It was just one big mess. It wore me right out, too. I could really use a nap about now.
You might be a noble with a fancy bloodline, but you sure don't act the part.
Being noble or common doesn't have anything to do with washing dishes.
Ho, I dare say most nobles would refuse to do it. But hey, I prefer it your way. You don't act like you're better than everyone.
I'm honored that you acknowledge my greatness. And I'm rather fond of your blunt way of praising a person's strengths, too.
Really? To be honest, I don't actually trust my own ability to read people. I like to look for the good in them, but that doesn't always mean it's really there. I mean, you seem like a good person, but your heart could be black for all I know.
You say you can't figure people out, but what you said just now was pretty shrewd. It's wise not to trust appearances alone.
I'll keep that in mind. Though, I'm not sure I should be taking advice from someone covered in dish suds.
Ah, yeah, I see your point.
But I would say out of the three houses, I like Claude the best as far as their leader.
This looks like an ideal place to take a nap. Only one way to know for sure. And there's a nice breeze today, too.
Claude?
Huh?
Why are you taking a sleep on the ground, Claude?
Is that Petra? Where are you? Were you up in that tree the whole time? I couldn't feel your presence at all. Amazing.
It is safe to take sleep in the tree's top. Why would you choose the dangerous ground instead?
Your logic is sound, I'll give you that. But how is one supposed to get up there without losing the sleepies from the effort?
I do not know what is meant by the sleepies, but getting in the tree's top is easy. And you will be using all of your energy, so that good sleep will find you up in the tree.
I see. That makes a certain kind of sense, but it's not as relaxing as a good ground sleep.
Give it some trying. And do not think with too much hardness when you return to the ground. Feel it. If you stop for thinking, your arms will get heavy.
That is way more thought than I'd hoped to give this nap of mine. But I'm not one to give up before even trying. There goes nothing. I can do this!
I have not known a noble here who can climb trees. Is this a weakness of Fodlan nobles?
No, not a weakness. How do I... Ah!
You should be quitting. It is a danger to be falling from such a height.
Whew, I think that's enough for today. This might sound like an excuse, but we don't have a lot of tall trees where I grew up. This is all new to me.
You should take your sleep on the ground. I will take mine in the tree.
You won that round, tree.
Oh boy. And before you're wondering, yes, the entire support line is them talking about sleeping in a tree or having to revolve about climbing trees. It's amazing.
Thank you, Lawrence. You've done so much for me. You've been a tremendous help.
It was but a trifle. Surely there was no small amount of danger, but in the interest of experience, I was happy to endure.
You're so strong that I can't help but feel safe in your presence.
Yes, of course. Although, no matter how much brute strength we bring to bear, it is important that there be a leader on the field as well. Without someone possessed of my sound judgment and adaptability, we would surely be lost.
Surely, yes. My thoughts exactly. But,
What is it?
I'm going to keep providing support from the back. You wouldn't mind doing more fighting for me, would you?
Oh, well, physically I can, certainly. But if you mean on an everyday basis...
I knew you would. You have the generous soul of a true noble. I'll have to write back home and sing your praises.
Really? You mean to your father and brother?
Oh, yes. I have to write my big brother pretty often, as a matter of fact. He gets upset if I don't. And yet, I never have much to write about. I've been really straining for topics. That must strike you as a terrible nuisance, the idea of me blabbing about you in my letters.
Nuisance? Oh, hardly. Your brother is one of the foremost commanders of the Alliance. I can think of no higher accolade than to have my name passed on to his noble ear.
Then I'll tell him about all your thrilling exploits. Although if you can't help, that's okay too. I'll find something else to write about.
Oh, fear not. I shall show you exploits of a nature more thrilling than you could ever dream. Incidentally, when you write to him, please do not refer to me merely as Lawrence. Please use my full name, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. This will be an excellent opportunity to advance the status of the Gloucester name.
What a funny boy.
And she played him like a fiddle.
This theory just isn't coming together. The thought behind it is sound enough, but...
Hey, Lysithea, your forehead's all wrinkled. You look tense. Is something wrong? You know you can tell your big bro you know you can tell me anything, right?
Raphael, while I appreciate your offer, I'm not so sure you'll be much help here.
What does that mean? Oh, are you researching something complicated? In that case, yeah, you're probably right. Is there something else I can help you with? I'm really good at other things, like training.
I have absolutely zero interest in such things.
I have an idea. Do you want to get real good at playing tag? I can teach you. There's a trick to it that most people don't know. Like to not get tagged and stuff. Let me show you. It's too sunny to spend all day inside studying. Come on, Big Bro's gonna take you outside.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Can't you see I'm busy? Go bother someone else. What nerve you have too calling yourself Big Bro, like I'm your little sister or some nonsense. Just cut the act.
Did I really say that out loud?
Anyway, my grades are miles better than yours. If you want to play the part of Big Brother, you'd probably benefit from studying way, way more.
Like I said, I'm really good at other things. Just not classroom learning.
I can't stand all the excuses. Clearly, you're the little kid here. You got all that? Now don't bother me again. Understood? Bye.
She must be going through a rebellious phase.
Sure, that must be the case.
Oh, Marianne, there you are. Lysithea? What's all this commotion? What's happening? There's been an accident at the training grounds. A spell gone amok. Come on, we need all the help we can get over there. Oh no, but I don't know how We could really use your help before things get out of hand. Come on, hurry! I don't think I would be much help. Oh, for the goddess's sake! You won't know unless you try, will you? Don't decide you're of no use without even giving it a shot. Fine then. Forget it. I'll go on my own. You can just stand here and stare at the wall. I'm sorry. I can't do anything right. Oh. Perhaps I took it too far.
You think?
Hey, Marianne? Do you have a minute? Listen, I'm sorry about all the stuff I said earlier. The situation was urgent, and I'll admit I wasn't thinking clearly. I shouldn't have been so callous. I hurt your feelings, didn't I? No, it's fine. I'm the one to blame. Huh? But hey, are you sure you're all... I'm the one who should apologize. All I did was get in your way. You would have made it to the training grounds much sooner if I hadn't slowed you down. Huh? Wait a second. It's all my fault. It's always my fault. The accident was probably my fault too. You're being so... negative. I don't know what to say. sure? Thank you so much. You're always so kind to me. I'll have to repay you sometime. Hmm? Lysithia? What are you doing there? Don't tell me you were listening just now and judging me getting other people to do my work for me. I've got better things to do. Although, I do wonder why everyone is always so eager to help you. I only ask for help if they offer. I don't ever pressure people. So I've noticed. That's what strikes me as odd. I suppose they're just so taken with me, they want to help me out. I see. That would explain it. Oh dear, I was expecting you to argue, not to agree with me right away. There's no reason to deny what's clearly true. Everything about your outward appearance is immaculate and well thought out. Even your fingernails are always well kept and painted. No doubt your toenails are the same. I can't tell if you're complimenting me or accusing me of something. And you smell delightful, like candy. Or wait, am I catching a hint of floral? I'm so glad you noticed. It's oil extracted from a flower that only blooms at night. Floral oils, huh? I didn't think they had much use outside of homeopathy and house cleaning. I have some right here, actually. Here, I can give you a splash. There we go. I put it on your wrist, so you'll want to rub them together. Body heat is what activates the scent. Your wrists and your neck are relatively warm, so they're good spots to apply the fragrance. For a very subtle fragrance, you can also try putting it under your clothing. So, what do you think? It's lovely. Now I smell just like you, Hilda. Somehow, this makes me feel a little more mature. Thank you. So that's it. She just wants to feel more grown up. She's hard to read, that one. That smile, though. Who knew she could be so cute? Oh, hey, Marianne. Leonie? I thought greenhouse duty was mine today. What are you doing here? Oh, I'm sorry. You've been avoiding me ever since I lost my temper, haven't you? You're probably scared of me now. In the moment, I was hurt. I'm sure you had good reasons to act the way you did. If you want me to leave you alone, I will. I promise. You've got nothing to fear from me. Leonie, I've watered all the plants, so I'm done here. I'll get out of your way. Wait! Huh? Hey, what is it? It's, I don't mean to bother you. I'm sorry for keeping you here. No, not at all. Thanks for keeping me. Honestly, I've been worried about you. If you ever want to talk about anything, just say so. I'll make time. I've been avoiding people for most of my life, so I'm not the best at speaking. I know it's hard. You've been through a lot, but it's worth the extra effort to talk to your friends. I make everyone uncomfortable. I just don't know how to carry on a conversation. Hey, we're having one right now, and I'm telling you, I'm not uncomfortable. I'm actually really happy. So don't worry about me. And it's okay to be quiet sometimes, but try to find a middle ground at least. Otherwise, you'll never get any better. Oh. As far as what to talk about, anything's good. Hobbies, things you like, a dream you had last night. Really, anything. Okay, then. I like this flower. I think it's nice. I think so too. Did you know that where I come from, those have a completely different color? Oh, really? I'd like to see that. Great. Come visit my village someday.
In fact, we should invite all of our friends. It'll be fun.
Oh, yes. That would be very exciting.
Yuri! Halt! How dare you make me run all over the monastery?
Calm down. That was all on you, Shady Lady.
Shady? You know full well I'm sensitive about that. It's as though you wish to be incinerated. What I mean to say is, all shall be forgiven when you do my bidding. I know. It's an honor I don't extend to many. You have the rare opportunity to aid me in realizing my dream. I shall rebuild House Nouvelle. Nobility will be mine again, and the glory of my esteemed family will once more reign supreme.
Blah, blah, blah. Restore House Nouvelle, blah, blah, blah. Will you just stop? You're making my ears hurt. I am but an insignificant and beautiful creature. Surely there's nothing I have to offer for your plight.
Your facade does not fool me. I know you for what you truly are. With the nobility's backing, Western Fodlan's underworld is yours. Everyone has heard whispers of the savage mockingbird. That is you they refer to, yes? Your time would be better spent laying the groundwork for me to reclaim my title. I envision you using your connections to apply pressure on the nobles in Enbar.
Right. So say I indulge you, that I agree on this killer bird you speak of. What I offer comes at a high price. You do understand that, right, milady? How exactly do you intend to compensate me?
But what greater compensation could I offer than to play a part in restoring House Nouvelle?
Restoration of houses does nothing to put food in my stomach.
I suppose, but rest assured that upon my return to power, you shall be suitably rewarded.
Let me cut through the mud here. You're broke, and you'll pay me after you get what you want. Wow. I love how irresponsible you are. Refreshing.
Then what would you have me do? I have nothing to bargain with now. No status, no wealth.
Perhaps rather than turning to a killer bird for help, you should be bound before the nobles or some such. Get down on all fours and lick their boots. See what that'll get you. Perhaps you're too prim and proper for that.
Lick their boots? Is tonguing their footwear likely to sway them to my cause?
My work here is done.
No, I was not through with you yet. You come back here. Hey!
Oh boy. That's a conversation and a half.
This is boring. Mind if I sleep?
You know I won't care. Night watch or not, it's still just for training purposes. Though, you'd likely get in trouble if someone sees you catching Z's.
You wouldn't wake me if someone was here? Fine then, I won't sleep.
Your call.
You're being so quiet, Yuri Bird. Say something.
I don't always fill the void with my voice, you know. Sometimes it's pleasant to just enjoy the quiet and stargaze.
No thanks. Stargazing is a waste of time. The stars don't even stay put all year. Those jerks.
See that one? That star is home to the goddess. Yeah. Watching over us from afar. That's called the Blue Sea Star. But it doesn't look blue. At all, really. Wait, no, hang on. Maybe it wasn't that one. But that big one over there, that's it. Isn't it?
You don't know the first thing about stars, do you? No one ever taught you?
Never, no.
Well, the Blue Sea Star is really big.
It stands out. Sometimes you can't see it at all, but other times it's the brightest thing in the sky.
Interesting. So then, which star was I pointing out just now?
You might have to point it out again. Which constellation were you looking at?
Let's see, it looks a bit like a cat. No, that's not right. Maybe more like a fish? Or a fishing rod?
They all look different.
What? I'm serious. See, those stars there are forming a shape that looks very much like a fishing rod.
Okay, sorry, but that looks nothing like a fishing rod. Or a cat. I'm surprised you know so little about stars. I thought you knew everything.
What do you think I am? The goddess herself? There's plenty I don't know. But I'm always aiming to learn more. I'm uncomfortable not knowing things. So, come on then, Happy. Teach me about the stars.
That'll be a pain for both of us.
As painful as sitting here idling, it's not like you're going to sleep at this point. Clearly you know quite a bit about them. Teach me.
Fine. Look up there. To the north. Your other north. See that star? That's called the King's right hand.
Yeah.
Scampered up to me, hopped in my lap, and scarfed it all down in one bite.
That sounds terrible.
I was looking forward to that sandwich all morning, and then she scurried off like nothing happened.
What?
Alright then. What do you feel like doing today?
Why'd you sigh like that?
It's not a problem, is it? I could tell you were holding back a real monstrous sigh yourself. Figured I'd get one out for the both of us. Felt great.
Oh, I see. Must be nice, sighing whenever you feel so inclined.
Oh! Why not try taking a deep breath whenever you feel a sigh coming on? Trick yourself out of it.
I tried that once. It went okay at first, but then I had to exhale.
Right. Guess they're too similar for that to work. Does that mean yawning is a no-go too?
I'm pretty bored right now, so maybe we'll find out. But I don't yawn very often, to be honest.
Because you sleep when the sun goes down and wake when it rises, yeah?
Yep, that's been my routine for a while now. It's easier than contending with a full day of boring stuff.
Come on, everything has its quirks. I don't think I'd call anything in this wild world boring.
Really? Because you don't seem to take much interest in your own future.
That's not very nice, is it? We really aren't all that different, you know. I'd wager you haven't given too much thought to tomorrow either.
Quiet. Don't pretend you can see through me. This pointless chatter has made me even hungrier than I already was. I'm off to the dining hall.
Just wanted the gal to relax for a change. She's as prickly as ever.
Oh boy. I think that's everybody. Yep. So far away. Alright, well, that being said, I'm going to be doing this right here, and we'll be... Well, that's pretty much a video within itself. Good grief, I've been recording for an hour. Gosh. Almost an hour. It's like 6 seconds, but, yeah, there's not really a point to have a video that has the... Well, I don't know. This may be the end of a video or not. I don't really know. Because I forget how... Well, yeah, it's a bit of a mission, and we can just take care of it pretty easy. Anyway. That'll be it for this one, and next one we will take on the mission for the month. I'll see you guys then. All later. Hey guys, as I'm kind of going about this, I really do want to get Caspar. So, I'm actually going to be getting him.
That was easy enough.
This is going to be kind of a little bit of a hodgepodge of a mess at the very beginning.
Today's meal.
Just because there's quite a bit of stuff going on. So now I just see that I guess that's what the roster did. Is it adds the house that the item belongs to. So that's actually, it makes it easier. It really does. Although I do know a good bit of the characters who actually already have it.
You really...
So, there is that. Alright, now Claude excels in axe skill and gains diamond axe as an ability.
I'm surprised I have such power.
So that is his budding talent there. Now we don't have to worry about putting too much into that. I'm gonna put more in here because currently he doesn't have a way to actually gain it otherwise than by the end of the week. Lawrence, I'm not really using you. Unfortunately, not unfortunately.
It was quite a challenge. I've got a grasp on this.
Get her budding talent unlocked, which is now Soul Blade.
Talent like this, hidden away.
And now she excels in it. Get that D,
I'm getting it.
which is good. Yeah, so she's good there. I'll go ahead and unlock this.
That was nice. It's starting to make sense.
Get her budding talent.
How could someone like me do this?
You put effort.
I can't believe it. It's starting to make sense.
She gains
Oh.
that.
I'll try to get the next one too.
She's had a little bit better outlook on herself. Just a little bit.
Maybe I've grubbed.
Put in that. You're kind of haphazard right now.
That was so helpful. Huh. Yeah. I'm glad I put in some effort. For once.
I think everyone is glad that you did that for once. Alright. Seal speed.
Here. I didn't know I had it in me.
Well, you wouldn't have found out if you didn't put any effort in there.
How's this gonna help?
You'll find out in the future. Maybe. I'm surprised she does. Well, maybe. It's kind of a mixed bag of whether or not she's actually good at being authoritative. I mean, kind of all over the place anyway. Alright. Oh yeah, she had a budding talent in this.
All that studying has paid dividends. My efforts bear fruit at last.
What is this budding talent? Mystic Blow.
I thought as much.
Okay.
I could do as much in my sleep.
Oh. No.
Thanks for taking the time. A power I control. That's a nice change of pace. Thanks for taking the time. Guess I learned a thing or two.
I keep doing that. I know. Well, we kind of came in the middle here.
I'll get it next. That went. I'm getting it.
All right.
Thanks for your.
That is correct. I do need to reset your goals because yours is different. While I do want you to have good X, you're good as a heavy knight, and then I switch you out to someone else. So, all right.
Professor.
No. Sure.
Okay, I've decided on the composition. That's right, the composition for my next paint. Wait, Professor? How long have you been standing there? You haven't been watching me, have you? No, I misspoke. Did I say painting? I meant to say, Well, I've thought for a while that it might be nice to paint the scenery here. The contours of that tree, set against the stark shapes of the faraway peaks. Of course, I only paint after I've finished my chores. I'd never put my art before my responsibilities. My studies are paramount. I shall always uphold my duties as a student of the Officers' Academy. Whereas art is a hobby of mine, you might say. Everyone has hobbies, right? I'm sure you have one.
Not really.
Oh, well, perhaps it's different for you, Professor. But it's perfectly normal for people to have hobbies. Reading, for instance, or fishing, or taking midday naps. For me, it's making art. Hobbies are healthy. They're a good way of relieving stress. You might consider taking up a hobby, Professor. Anything to clear your mind. Think about it. It's much easier to focus if you're feeling refreshed. There isn't a rule against hobbies, is there? If you tell me to stop, I'll stop. I shall never again put brush to canvas.
No, you can paint as much as you like, dude.
Really? It's okay for me to paint? Well, I mean, if you're sure. But really, it's nothing more than a little diversion, a frivolous pastime. I think I ought to go back to my quarters now, if it's all the same to you.
Dude, it's totally fine.
That wasn't so bad.
Alright, let's see what comes up at the end of the league.
Guess I'm still growing.
It's fun when you know what you're doing.
I'm closing in on expertise.
I'm a well-oiled machine.
Not what I was expecting them to
Not
say.
my head.